Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Freaks Out, or Freaks vs. the Reich. And this is a new fantasy, adventure, war film that focuses on four members of a freak show who wind up going on the road trying to avoid the Nazis in Rome in 1943. And this film from Gabriele Mainetti follows this crew as they're placed into all kinds of dangerous situations, fantastical or just deeply intense and visceral. And this is a 2-hour and 20-minute film, first off, and it probably could have been trimmed down. It feels very adventurous in terms of, it's like, on to the next thing, on to the next things. It feels very serialized. And some of these little stops along the way feel a little bit more impactful than others. But we start off by looking at this beautifully shot film from Michele D'Antanasio, and you see these characters in their comfort zones at the circus, the Mezza Piotta Circus, and it's whimsical, it's fantastical, you feel the magic of the circus, and then boom, you go outside this tent and there's just mayhem, Nazis invading, people dying, and you have this visceral and just shell-shocking experience of war coming upon them. And that's a hard tone to balance throughout this film, and this film has a very unique and offbeat kind of tone to it, and I think that it balances it enough as we go on this exodus of these four friends from the circus who are just trying to get the hell out of here. And they come into conflict with this Nazi played by Franz Rogowski, who, love him, he's a fantastic actor from films like Transit and Undying, Great Freedom, Hidden Life, and he really is this complex and layered villain that has some strange, the high castle type moments where it's kind of like breaking the fourth wall, breaking reality, and what he sees for the future. And he's trying to get these four friends, and they get caught in all kinds of things, like being tortured, being drugged, and just overall trying to fight back against Nazis and escape this fate that hopefully they will not live. And you have, a wolf man, you have one who can control bees, and this young woman who, has this, energy power where she builds up energy in her body and, can burn people or, blow things up. And all these fantastical powers makes this kind of feel like a superhero kind of comic book movie, but also this weird, strange, Jeunet and Caro or Guillermo del Toro kind of feel to it that feels very vintage and weird and off-kilter. And it's trying to balance all these things, and a lot of the time it doesn't always work, but it's always interesting. And this film keeps your interest for quite a bit of this film, even though it's definitely too long at 2 hours and 20 minutes. It just feels like it wanders a little too much. It could have been a little bit more streamlined. But this crew have great chemistry together. These actors are doing a really good job, and Rogowski, as always, is a big standout here. And overall, this is a strange, weird kind of film, but you know what? It was worth the time, and I enjoyed it. But those are my thoughts on Freaks Out. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you, as always, for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.